chill, bro. Yo, my sister told me that this yo is not cool, and I did it again. Oh my god, that is. Okay. Hi. How are you guys? Today is 10th. No, sorry. Today's 20th of October, and this is me just recording myself doing a diary entry or a diary vlog, whatever you want to say. But yeah, I wanted to do this for a long time, and yeah, I don't know when I will upload this. Maybe tomorrow, maybe 1 week, maybe 1 week after, who knows. But yeah, I wanted to do this, and I'm glad that I am getting time. I'm not getting time, I am making time for this, right? Sometimes I feel that why, but then I kind of remember that okay, maybe when I look at it in the future, I will realize that how good of a time I had. And yeah, these things, when you look at the past, you get nostalgic, and that is the motive behind recording this, right? I don't care if anybody watches this, because I know this is too long and people will find it boring, but maybe when I look at it after a year or two, or my kids sorry, my parents look at after a year or two, or God knows, yeah, when I look at it after some time, I might feel that yes, it's a good thing that you recorded it, and you should do it more. So I will do this. I will do it every 15 days or every month, or whenever something eventful happens, right? I think eventful things will happen now. But yep, yes, and yeah, I don't think I should say this on here. Yeah, I will talk it. Yeah, I have already discussed this, but I will not talk it here. Not everything needs to go on the internet. But yes, so we will start with my Navratri journey, baby. Get it? Boom. Let's go, baby. This is from 2nd of October to 14th of October, and yeah, let me come a bit close. Yep. So 2nd of October was Navratri. So yeah, I wait for Navratri. This is too awkward, right? Okay, so I will just talk randomly, normally. Don't need to worry, right? So yeah, Navratri has been very special to me. I don't know why, but it is very special to me. I try to go every year. From I think March, I always look forward for Navratri. It is a very special place. I get to meet all of my relatives, all of my brothers there. I used to meet. Now all of them have gone to separate cities now. But I get to meet everyone there. So it's always fun to go there each year. But yeah, so this year I was waiting from I think March. Last year I couldn't go because of my exams, midterms, but this year I was very excited to go. So yeah, I told my brother's friends that we have to plan something, right? And 2 months before I called them, and I say to them that no matter what happens, I'm coming this time, and we need to plan something or the other. And we did. We booked the UV passes, and a month ago, I didn't tell my nana nani and my masa masi because I wanted to surprise them. I like surprising them, so I didn't tell them. And yeah, it was amazing that I didn't tell them, because I like surprising them. So yes, I surprised them. I contacted Chintan Bhaiya, and we made it happen. We have a group of, I think, 6 people now. So we got the passes. I was very excited. I got my dresses from Bhatinda to Gujarat. I made my mom parcel them. Then my brother got it from me from someone's house. So it was pretty. I planned it a lot this time. Now comes the good part. We boarded the train, I think, on 2nd of October. Yeah, me and my friend, he also lives in Vadodara, and we both wanted to go this time. So we boarded the train, and we had a train on 2nd of October. 3rd, I think, from 3rd Navratri starts. So we boarded the train. It was pretty boring, but on the second day we met people who boarded from Goa, and we played cards, and that thing I won't go into much detail, because some things I can't say here, right? So I won't be telling much, but we met people. We planned to go to Navratri with them, and we hung out and everything. So we went. First day, actually I was scared, because it was raining in Vadodara for the past 2 weeks before we went there. So I was very scared that will I even get to play Navratri, but fortunately I did. And the day we went, one day before, the rain have stopped, so we got to play. And the first day was awful. We went to United Way, and this was my first time, so I was pretty excited. And it was my first time, plus it was my first time, and the ground was, oh my god, where do I even start? It was like preparing for, I told them, all of my friends there also, that it was like preparing for World War III. You had to completely like dance in the, like muddy. It was completely muddy. So it was preparing for World War III. You look at the place where people kept their sleepers, right? It reminded me of the scenes from like the Holocaust or something. So it was, the first day was awful. We were like, I don't know how we did it, but second day they managed. They did some preparations, and second day was good. Second day was good. Third day I went with the friends that I met on the train. We went to Navalakhi, and that was fun. That was pretty fun. And after that, I was pretty excited to meet my maternal grandparents, my Nana and Nani. I wanted to record something with them. I made it happen. I uploaded it, so I'm pretty happy that I did that. Yes, and I'm so happy that I ate khichu for, like, I ate it every day at night when we used to come from the ground. I ate khichu every day, and I'm very happy that I did. I don't regret any of it. So then I think my brother came from Gandhinagar, and we went to Fine Arts to see that day was pretty eventful, right? I remember it. because something happened on that day which was a turning point. But yeah, so those 2 days, Sunday and Monday, were pretty eventful. We went to fine arts, and I have a history with fine arts that every time I go to fine art it rains. Like it would be sunny all day, all week, but the day I go, not the day I go, the evening I go, it rains. And that day it didn't rain. So I was like, okay, like for the past 2 times it has happened, but maybe not this time. So that day it didn't rain, right? Then yeah, next day on Monday we went to Navratri. That was pretty good. Yeah, Navratri is too crowded. It's too crowded, and plus because of the 1 day passes, right? The crowd there is, I don't think it's good in kind of way. People don't particularly respect each other, but yeah. And then I went to fine arts again, right? It was, I think, yeah, on day 6 or 7. That day it rained. The whole day it didn't rain. Nothing happened. It was sunny, and suddenly wind started blowing and this thing, that thing, and it rained. I was like, let's go. I maintained the tradition. It happened finally. The day I go to fine arts, it has finally rained. The one thing, last time I went to Lakshmi Vilas Palace, right? And every time I go to Navratri, something or the other, like, some event happens that like is very memorable from that Navratri. Last time it was me and Chandan Bhaiya, we both kind of starting revolting against the parking guys and hopping in the parking area, and everybody followed us. That I won't forget, that look and that photo of everybody chasing us from behind, and me and Chintan Bhaiya, I was running behind him and he was in the scooty going to the parking area. It was crazy, just crazy. So this time in Navratri, we used to get a single day pass, right? And the thing is that if you tied that pass, right, if you used to get like this kind of bracelet, but it was not this, but some kind of bracelet. Not bracelet, you used to get a ribbon or something, and if you tied that, you can't lose it, right? You have to go home and you have to cut it. So yeah, so first day we got to know that okay, this is it, we don't have to tie the ribbon, we have to keep it loose. But first day we didn't know, but after the first day we knew that okay, next time if we come, we can reuse the ribbon. But next time when I went with my brothers, these guys wrote the date on the ribbon, that for which day that pass is valid. They kind of improvise, machine learning. So that happened, and then, but this time I knew that okay, whatever happens, even if they have written the date, don't tie the ribbon, right? So we didn't tie the ribbon. I didn't, and Chintan Bhai also didn't. But there were other 4 guys, my brother and his friend and their wives. They made the ribbon tight, right? So after they had office next day, so we came out at, let me just yep, so they had office the next day, so we came out at 12 o'clock, right? And suddenly this came to my mind. I saw people buying the tickets, and I was like, this pass is valid today, right? Why don't I just sell it, right? We got the passes for 500, and I was like, let me try, right? And this was a big jump out of my comfort zone, right? So I was like, let me try. Right, I told Chintan Bhaiya that give me a pass, I will try to sell it. Everybody was kind of reluctant. They couldn't get their passes out because they had already tightened it. Tighten it? Is that correct? Tighten it. They had already tied it. No, that's completely fine. Yeah, whatever. They had already tightened. Let's go with this, okay? But yeah, they did that. So they were reluctant, but I got Chintan Bhaiya and my passes, right? So I went to two guys and I told them that do you have the passes? Do you want our passes? We are going home, and the second round is still left, so you can do the second round. And then they were like, yeah, we don't have the passes, we want passes. So I told them that I can give you the pass for 300. We got it for 500. I can give you the pass for 300. And they were like, okay, no issues. So on the first try, right, I sold the passes for 300. So I was like, I told to my brothers, right, that you guys have to get your passes out because we can sell them, right? And so they like took their car keys and the scooty keys, and they were kind of trying to lose the grip. And we got all of the passes out, right? We couldn't sell the female passes because I think all of the females there already got their pass, but the males who were there, we sold 2 other passes. So I kind of made a profit and I kept all the money. Businessman, bro, come on. So I kept all the money and I made, we got the passes for 500 and we sold it for 300, right? So this was this Navratri's the second most memorable experience that I will take, but the second most eventful thing that happened. And I went to a South Indian cafe. Oh my god, मजा आ गया. I regret that I didn't knew that cafe before. All these years that cafe was hidden, and it was like 100 meters from my home, and it was in an army settlement, like not the army settlement, just around the army gate, right? So so that cafe, I went to that cafe 2 days later again, right? I won't talk about that obviously, but then on the last day I didn't go anywhere, right, because I was a bit busy. And and then Dashera, right? Dashera, my bhabi came to Vadodara to just hang out, right? And I don't know how, but suddenly we had a plan of going to the MSU architectural Garba, right? Suddenly we got the invite from my Masi, and we got that invite. So that was pretty, quick, and I went to that Dashera, and it was that was very peaceful, and because there was no like crowd, a lot of crowd. It was an invitational kind of thing, so it was pretty peaceful. There was a band, like they didn't have like a recorded thing, or there were people singing, right? So and that day, that was pretty, the food, oh my god, It was a pretty posh party, I must say. It was a pretty posh party. The food, the chole bhature, ah ha 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 ha. The chole bhature were just awesome. It like they were good than most of the places you would eat in Punjab. Oh my god, the butter they put on chole, oh the bhature, wow. I can't tell. The food was so good. The vibe was so good. I enjoyed the last day, Dashera. My Masi then took us on a ride and she showed us the places in Gotri, and I was like they were so good cafes, and I was like, what am I like? Why am I searching places for coffee in the city when like Gotri was like completely filled with cafes and rooftop cafes, those things. And yeah, I was like, next time I come, I have to go there. And yeah, so this was it. I didn't talk about one thing, but yeah, I won't talk about it here. But yeah, so I don't know where these 14 days went by, right? Honestly. And I loved every single moment of it, right? Apart from my nani getting sick, that was a bum, right? I didn't like that, right? She got sick, and apart from that, it was pretty eventful. I would like to thank Chintan Bhaiya, Harsh Bhaiya, their wife, his wife, sorry, not their wife, Chintan Bhaiya single, but yet, you don't know, we hear stories, you know. So Harsh Bhaiya, his wife, Akash Bhaiya, his wife, they ensured that I had a great time, and I would like to thank them that for you know, kind of letting me in their group. And yeah, I just hope that they also enjoyed as much as I did. I had a blast, right? So this was my Navratri experience, the 12 days where they went. I had no clue. I used to live each day. I used to count, okay, now there are like 9 days left, 8 days left. But after I came here, right, then I was like, where did these 12 days went? I had no clue. But I don't regret a single thing I did there. It was awesome. I also studied a bit. I didn't study much, but yeah, I don't have any regrets now. Yeah, it was pretty fun. And yep, this was it. Next thing will be next diary entry will be for Kochi, Munnar and Alleppey. Yeah, and no, not Bangalore. I will put Bangalore in a separate one, but the next diary entry will be Kochi, Munnar and Alleppey. Yep, after 2nd or 3rd of November. So next 15 days. But these past 15 days were pretty sick. Bye, bitches. Sorry, mom.
મારી અંબા ભવાની ન્યારી રે એની સીધું પણ યસમારી રે માની ચુંદડીની શોભા ન્યારી રે એના ભક્તોને લાગે વાલી રે એ આવી નવ નવ રાત્રી રે એમાં કરવે કુબે નર નારી રે આહા સજા